Most people believe that to transform their life, they need a massive, sweeping overhaul, a complete 180-degree turn overnight. They wait for a lightning bolt of inspiration or a monumental crisis to force them into action. But here is the counterintuitive truth that most people miss. Your life doesn't fall apart because of one big mistake, and it doesn't come together because of one grand gesture. It is won or lost in the small, invisible gaps of your day. The reason you feel stuck isn't a lack of talent or even a lack of ambition. It's because you have ignored the law of the microshift. You are looking for a mountain to move while you are tripping over the pebbles at your feet. I can prove it to you right now. Look at the last 24 hours of your life. You likely spent more time deciding what to eat or scrolling through a digital feed than you did consciously architecting your future. You think you are waiting for the right time, but in reality, you are bleeding your potential through 1,000 small cuts of indecision. This video isn't about a complex productivity system or a 5-hour morning routine that no one with a real job can maintain. It's about a single 10-minute window that acts as the lead domino for everything else. If you don't master this 10-minute habit, every other piece of advice you follow, the goal setting, the networking, the hard work, will eventually collapse under the weight of your own inconsistency. You are currently missing the one piece of the puzzle that turns effort into results. And by the end of this video, you will not only know what it is, but exactly how to implement it. The cost of ignoring this is the one thing Jim Rohn warned us about most, the pain of regret. And that pain weighs tons, while the discipline of this habit weighs only ounces. To understand why your current approach is failing, we must first dismantle the myth of the big push. Most people live their lives in a cycle of desperation and temporary motivation. They realize their bank account is empty or their health is failing, and they respond with a burst of frantic energy. They work 14 hours a day for a week, or they hit the gym for 3 hours straight. But by day 10, they are exhausted, discouraged, and right back where they started. Jim Rohn taught us that success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment repeated every day. Your current error in judgment is believing that intensity matters more than consistency. You are trying to harvest a crop the same day you plant the seed. You are fighting the law of the harvest instead of working with it. The philosophy of this 10-minute habit is rooted in what we call the architecture of intent. Most people are reactive. They wake up to an alarm, react to their phone, react to their boss, and react to their family. By the end of the day, they haven't lived their own life. They've lived the life everyone else designed for them. They are like a ship without a rudder, tossed by the waves, wondering why they never reach the shore. The pattern interrupt you need to realize is this: discipline is not a state of being. It is a muscle of decision. If you cannot command 10 minutes of your day, you cannot command your life. You think you need more time, but what you actually need is more directed focus. Think of it like this: a magnifying glass can start a fire, but only if it holds the sun's rays perfectly still on one spot for a specific amount of time. If you move the glass every few seconds, you get plenty of light, but you never get the heat. Most people are moving their glass all day long. They are busy, but they are not effective. They are majoring in minor things. This 10-minute habit, which we are about to break down, is the act of holding that magnifying glass still. It is the moment where you stop being a passenger in your own mind and start being the captain. It bridges the gap between your current self and your ideal self. Without this bridge, your dreams are just hallucinations. You aren't lacking the how-to. You are lacking the when and the why. You have been taught that success is complicated, so you use that complexity as an excuse to do nothing. Today, we strip away that excuse. We are going to replace your chaos with a system so simple, it's almost impossible to fail, unless you choose to. Now, we move from philosophy to the laboratory of life. This 10-minute habit is not a single action, but a sequence of 3 critical movements that Jim Rohn called the set of the sail. It isn't the blowing of the wind that determines your destination. It is how you set your sail. These 10 minutes, performed immediately upon waking or before the world demands your attention, are your sail setting 1. The first movement is a brutal audit of your current internal state. Most people wake up and immediately flood their brains with the problems of the world via their smartphones. Instead, you will spend exactly 2 minutes in silence, identifying the major versus the minor. Instead of checking emails and feeling a rush of anxiety about a client's demand, you sit with a notebook and write, "Today, my major task is finishing the project proposal. Everything else is a minor distraction." This prevents you from spending major time on minor things. 2. Jim Rohn famously said, "Never begin the day until it is finished on paper." You don't need a complex planner. You need 3 minutes to write down the 3 non-negotiable victories for the day. Not 10, not 20. 3, you don't write, "Be productive." You write, 1, cold call 5 prospects. 2, walk for 30 minutes. 3, read 5 pages of a classic book. By defining the win, you give your subconscious a target to hit 3. This is where most positive thinking gurus fail you. They tell you to visualize the win. I'm telling you to visualize the struggle. Spend 2 minutes anticipating where your discipline will be tested today. You realize that at 3 p.m., you usually feel tired and reach for junk food. You visualize yourself feeling that craving, acknowledging it, and choosing a glass of water and a piece of fruit instead. You have won the battle before it even started. 4, here is the counterintuitive truth. Knowledge without action is the beginning of delusions. Many people watching this are information junkies. They think that because they know about Jim Rohn, because they listen to the audios, they are making progress. But knowledge is only potential power. If you spend 10 minutes learning but 0 minutes doing, you are worse off than the man who knows nothing but works hard. This 10-minute habit is the antidote to sophisticated ignorance. It forces you to stop consuming and start producing. 5, use these 2 minutes to remind yourself of why you are paying the price. Discipline has a price, but so does failure. You must consciously choose your hard. When you feel the urge to skip this 10-minute routine, you spend 120 seconds visualizing the version of yourself 5 years from now who stayed disciplined versus the one who stayed lazy. The contrast should be so sharp it makes you uncomfortable. 6, this is the final minute, and it is the pillar upon which the other 9 minutes stand. The habit is not complete until you take one immediate physical action toward your first goal. Rithi, if your goal was to write a report, you don't just plan it. You open the laptop and write the first sentence. If it was health, you put on your running shoes. This micro win signals to your brain that the planning phase is over and the execution phase has begun. Without this final minute, the previous 9 are just a daydream. This is the lead domino that ensures the rest of your day falls into place. ... We have dismantled the complexity of success and reduced it to a mere 10 minutes. But do not let the simplicity of this habit deceive you. As Jim Rohn often warned, what is easy to do is also easy not to do. It is easy to spend 10 minutes architecting your soul, but it is also easy to spend those 10 minutes sleeping in or lost in the digital fog of someone else's life. This is the pivot point of your existence. You can no longer claim you don't have the time. You can no longer claim you don't know the way. You have the map, the compass, and the first step. The question that remains is one of character. Will you be the person who knows or the person who does? The crucial pillar we discussed. The law of immediate execution is what separates the elite from the average. It is the bridge between a wish and a reality. If you walk away from this video and return to your old patterns, you are consciously choosing the pain of regret. You are choosing to let your potential wither while you wait for a better time that will never arrive. There is a season for everything. There is a time to learn, and there is a time to act. Your season of learning for today is over. Your season of action begins the moment the screen goes dark. Take the crucial pillar and apply it right now. Write down your 3 non-negotiable victories. Feel the weight of your future in your hands. Jim Rohn used to ask, how long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? We are at the end of our time together, and the silence is about to set in. In that silence, you will hear two voices, the voice of your excuses and the voice of your ambition. One leads to a life of what ifs, and the other leads to a life of I'm glad I did. Success is not a miracle. Success is a 10-minute choice made daily. If not now, when? If not you, who? Stop watching. Start becoming.